Hello everyone, Supersonic Blue here, and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Valhalla campaign mission here on the channel. So today what we're doing is we're going to be carrying on with the main story. So we're doing this one, reports into Oxenfordshire, so we're going to report to Ranvir, and then obviously we're going to report with that Tyggr has been kidnapped, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, whether we try and find out where he might have gone or not, or we continue exploring areas. But if that is the case, we could explore a couple of areas, I believe. I think one might have been possibly Lincolnshire, and the other one I definitely know we've had for a while is London. Now, I have gone and got couple of the waypoints here, and I've done the odd bit of thing here and there. It's not particularly too big, but this, for example, is attached to a mission. Because obviously in my spare time, if I can't find something in particular, I'll search it like anybody else normally do and try and find it. But that is attached to a mission. It unlocks after a certain mission. But the plan is we're going to do London. So yeah, let's get cracking. So like I said before, I will be exploring a little bit further out for videos. Get fast travel points, things like that. Get some other stuff out of the way. But yeah, I've changed my loadout as well. Instead of two axes, we have now got this sword on the back. And I've also just got hold of this hammer as well. So the hammer I've not really tested yet. The sword is a very good weapon. So yeah, let's just get cracking.
Pleasure to see. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch!
It is there on the table.
Okay. To the Wolf gives one, blessings of the self-begotten one upon you, Ava. I write only to ease your mind and let you know Tyggr is in good hands and fine company. I will treat him with all the care he deserves. The order to which I belong has use for such a man. He is in many ways the pinnacle to which we aspire, a god in man's fleshy accoutrements. I only hope he comes to know and understand this as well as I do before his suffering breaks him. Fulke, the instrument. So she's a cultist
Fulke is
member.
with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Okay, well, we've got some raw material, so that's good. So order. So there we are. Assassinate the instrument. Continue the story to find the next clue. Okay. Right. Oh, just come out of it. What am I doing? Right. Oh. That's new.
Come to me.
We'll just start things slow.
I want to see the Alliance map.
we'll do the Alliance pledge to London. So we've got Shropshire. That's way too high. We can go there, but I want to go into London because that'll probably open up Essex. Okay. Rewards upgrade onto the. Is that the Longhouse or what?
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
So let's do London.
I will.
Good.
Walls and Shadows. This is the quest that will help path down to get this armor. So, and also I wanted to get the 2 waypoints as well because that was only really the closest one. It's miles away. So, that's why I've gone for this. London in this time, it's quite a lot smaller than what we know it as today. It's very interesting, but yes. But yeah, I just wanted to get London out of the way because that seems to connect a few of the places together, a few of the counties. So I reckon that's gonna fizz off so we can go to other areas. But I did have a quick look at Hamptonshire, and given the fact of the power levels, that is apparently a power level 340. So that suggests to how long the skill tree goes for, given the fact that there's 3 different sorts of skill tree sets. I've completed all of Wolf. I've started on Raven. Obviously you get different skills once you've earned everything in a particular tree branch, but it suggests how many power points you're gonna get. But anyway, now like I said, I'm English. I come from the north, not from the south. I don't ever remember there being a Colosseum in London. Seems very... I mean, there might be, but might have been back in whenever this was set, but I don't recall there ever being a Colosseum in London, or an amphitheatre. So... Oh yes, this is my fox friend, by the way. In Oxfordshire, there's a mystery, and you got to save this woman. She's just outside of like a burning building type thing, and you have to save a fox. Obviously, the woman ends up dying, so we now have a fox following us. It follows me everywhere. It doesn't get him away or anything, it's just there. It's quite nice. It just brings vibes of Ghost of Tsushima back to me. Anyway.
The Cripple Gate of London. Might find an official word.
I beg patience all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? The Olaf. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
The Governor's Burr. I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Tryggr. Good and fair Dane come to Lunden 4 years back.
Tryggr?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery.
Stowe! Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgus wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Okay, we're fighting these
Is this
now, are
kind
we?
of noise coming to London?
Have a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh? And where your face is a skull cap stone.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Tryggr, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Tryggr's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stowe's my name. Stowe of Lunden.
It is good to meet you, Reeve Stowe. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stowe. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station field, flock shepherded, and off to Tryggr we go.
Off we go then.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
And actually an NPC
So,
who did
This is
some
London,
work.
a city built by giants.
So they say.
Like,
It's an old place,
did some
as early
fight.
as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here.
What?
in fact.
But
Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Tryggr who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke is an orphan of the last Viking hordes put down in Lunden for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Tryggr I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native...
This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Tryggr, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. And that got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Tryggr had men with him at all times.
Okay.
How could the killers get through?
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about Lunden.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, we must anyone. He governed this bird. Oh dear.
What is it?
Mistress. Sorry. Mistresses.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Tryggr's head from his neck.
I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
Okay, so feel free to read that, if you will. Obba. Wonder if it's the same Obba. Don't mean to climb that, but you know.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Well, I've done that one. I have done that one. It's still telling me to do this one.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
Like, this is literally the only place it's telling me to go, and I've already looked here. Wait, there's something up here. I never look up. I have this issue where I do not look up. Oh great. This is what we want to see.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Tryggr's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. It must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Tryggr was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Tryggr's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in Lunden.
The leech hails from Wessex. Lunden is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Okay.
The guards have been murdered!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of you. I must wear my Reeve's face for a time. Keep away! Keep away!
Okay, that's fine.
Should the Reeve put a puppet atop London's throne? But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Find the entrance to the temple. Oh.
Go, Lunden. The Temple of Mithras.
Oh.
Well guarded.
You're finished.
Oh, just an FYI, I really like this sword. It's not fully upgraded yet. Well, not to the nickel standard anyway. Guessing where I need to go is down there. Guessing I've got to, it's down that way, I've got to go. Boss, let's just go down here. Yeah, this wasn't open to me at the time when I was exploring before. You'll have to follow me in here. Was anything up there? Was it just collapsed? Just collapsed by the looks of it. Oh boy, it could be a many. Like, let me go to this door first.
side must be barred.
Right. That's fine. That's probably my way back out. There it is. Right, so it's a shield. I've not used shields really, it's not really mine. I probably will try the dual wield shields eventually, but at the moment.
Messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls to strikes.
Okay. Okay. I missed somehow.
The Compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the Arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit. Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith. I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Wait, so what does this lead to? Why does this move about? You would assume it would lead somewhere. Right. At least I got that. Oh, this way I think. At least I got the armor that I was worried about getting, so. Or not been able to get, should we say. Oh, there are we.
Almost over now.
Not any more surprises from anybody. So I'll just kill this guy. Stuck behind a ladder. Sorted. And then before I got stuck until I started climbing the ladder, I was like, ooh, thank God. I don't know whether I'm going the long way or not, I'm assuming not.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Tyggr wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in Lunden.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in Lunden.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good Lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there is little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stowe, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Okay, so that is work. We're going to leave for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll set that bell icon for future video updates like this, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.